I'm sure I wake up half of the camp here when I start this thing up. Good morning. I'm in Lake Havasu in Arizona, and it was an interesting night last night, a little bit rough for me. Two reasons. Number one, first of all, I apparently got some sort of food poisoning in the middle of the night or just before I went to sleep, and ended up throwing up and puking for probably 2 or 3 hours. It was not a fun experience, but I'm alive, doing well, and trying to head into the city this morning, hoping that going to Starbucks and getting a shower will help me feel a little bit better. Number two, last night at probably 8 o'clock, the police showed up in force here at the campsite, and they were stating that we were not on BLM land, which is what Jamie believed that we were when he checked the coordinates and he thought he had everything cleared. Apparently we're in another zone of land. I forget what it is. It's Arizona State something or other. We can still stay here for the same amount of time, but we have to pay a $15 fee. So they said everybody had to pay this $15 fee online tonight, or we had to leave the place. So they set up a laptop computer by the fire. Everybody walked over there and signed up and paid their fee, and the police just sort of hung around to make sure everybody paid their fees and then headed out. So it was a little bit of drama last night. So I'm getting the step van ready to head into the city. I made a new friend yesterday. Her name is Joni, and she's a Sprinter van dweller here, out here for the first time, and she's going into the city with me. She's going to be my first passenger riding in the jump seat of the step van. I have my new shades here for the windshield. They're absolutely wonderful, but they're sort of a pain to remove. I think I might have made them a little too big, because I can't get them to quite fold down around things quite properly. So I think I need a little more tweaking. I almost have to clear off everything on my dash just to get it into place. And finally, it's time to start up the beast. I'm sure I wake up half of the camp here when I start this thing up. Joni's going to help me back up. She just showed up here from her Sprinter, and just make sure I don't hit the chairs and sawhorses parked behind us. Then we're headed out into the city. So Joni is the first passenger to ride in the jump seat in the step van. What do you think, Joni?
I think it was great. It was a little noisy, but not as noisy as we thought it was going to be. So we had a great conversation. Yeah,
we were actually able to carry on a conversation, which was a surprise. And as we were leaving the build site out there, I hit a little bump there, and the whole van went side to side, side to side, and ended up dumping a bunch of stuff in the back. So I had to take a couple minutes to reassemble the van. We're headed into Starbucks now. Gonna get a little bit of work done, have some coffee. Should be good. We're finishing up here at Starbucks. Another video is uploaded. Managed to do a little bit of research and work online. Did you get some stuff done?
I did. I got myself set up for tomorrow for training my team and sending out my email.
So Joni's been telling me about her Wi-Fi hotspot setup in her van. So I'm beginning to research the possibility of getting my own little hotspot so I can upload videos actually out in the middle of the desert or wherever, as long as I can get a mobile connection. Something I've never really done before, so this might be happening in the near future. We're just finishing up Planet Fitness back here.
We're clean!
Yes, we have showers. So that's a pretty good deal for, at least I'm paying $20 a month. Joni's telling me that they've increased their prices recently. But anyway, I think it's still a pretty good deal. We're headed across the parking lot over to Harbor Freight. There's a couple items I'm going to try to pick up to make my van build easier. And here it is. Wow, that is so close. So I got to go right over here, pick up a couple of items, and then I need some food, printing out a couple of documents. We both have to have windshield documents for the land trust, Arizona Land Trust, to have a permit to stay there. It's good for 1 year, 14 days I think in one location, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've got to get those printed out and on our dashboard so we don't get a ticket. So that's the next stop after this. Some Harbor Freight items. There you go. Drive, right? Hi. Hello. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, we went into Harbor Freight and I got some new tools, some new toys. I got a, I'm not sure what this thing's called. It's a bar that you clamp onto the wood on both ends so you can do a straight cut if you don't have a table saw. Out at the van build, they were telling me that I should get that for my cabinet so that we can do straight cuts for the countertops and the sides and all those things. So I picked up that and a center punch, a hole punch for nails. Been working on a pallet the other day and had to borrow one of those, and I was told that should be a necessary thing for my toolkit, so picked up that. And trying to think, oh, we got a free tarp. That was pretty cool. Anything else that we got?
Gosh, I don't remember.
Anyway, so picked up some good stuff. We're going to head from here over to Staples. Need to print out the Arizona Land Trust document to put on our windshields. So I think that's probably the last stop that we have today, unless we can think of something else. Oh, we got to get some food. Yeah, we got to get some food. I'm completely out of food. I have like peanut butter and some bread, and that's it. No water, nothing. So that's the last stop. We've got to get some food today. So anyway, onward. As we came back into camp today, I was rolling up almost to the campsite where I park, and Jamie came rolling up on his motorcycle and asked me to quick come over as soon as I was parked and help him out. So I hopped out of the step van, ran over there, and I've been helping him shoot video all afternoon on a project. Working on a project for Bill, who has a trailer and a van, and we're putting in a handicap ramp on the back for accessing his wheelchair into the back of the van, and solar panels on the top. So this is a fabulous experience. It's a chance for me to learn about solar panels and how they're installed, and get to help out Jamie and shoot some videos. So I'm the man behind the camera instead of in front of the camera. One of the other van dwellers gave me a step for my step van, so I have an extra step, make it a little easier to get in and out of the step van. Pretty cool. So this is Jamie's rig over here, this bus that he has set up, and it's pretty much a full-on workshop, as you can see all the gear and equipment here. Here's the video camera and tripod that I've been using all day, shooting this afternoon, shooting video, and the solar panels that we're working on, which they're now rewiring to drop down the voltage and the way they're connected parallel so that they're able to go into the solar controller. And here's the trailer that they're putting in, and I'll show you the ramp in the back.
Like a 9-volt battery.
Every night here at the van build, they have entertainment around the local fire, and some nights they have live entertainment, other nights they have the stereo blasting out of Jamie's rig, and sometimes even some dancing going on. Tonight it's acoustic music. It's another fantastic day out here at the van build. Just fabulous weather, beautiful sunset. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.